How would you react if you discovered that the hotel where you were staying, where you took bath and from where you drank water had a deceased person in its water tank? This incident occurred at the Hotel Cecil in Los Angeles, where the lifeless body of 21-year-old Elisa Lam was found inside one of its water tanks. After the discovery of Elisa Lam, this CCTV footage became widely popular. This was the final known footage of Elisa Lam while she was still alive. Hi there, welcome back to my channel Knowledge Noir, and in today's video let us talk about the mysterious events that occurred with Elisa Lam. On January 26, 2013, Elisa Lam, a 21-year-old tourist from British Columbia, Canada, arrived and checked into the Hotel Cecil in Los Angeles. A few days after her check-in, Elisa Lam went missing, and despite extensive efforts, her whereabouts remained unknown for many days. While the search for Elisa Lam was underway, hotel guests started to voice concerns about the decreasing water pressure. Eventually, some of them reported that the water had turned black and had a peculiar taste and odor. On the morning of February 19, Santiago Lopez, a maintenance worker at the hotel, discovered Elisa Lam's lifeless body inside one of four 1,000-gallon tanks situated on the rooftop. These tanks supplied water to the guest rooms, a kitchen, and a coffee shop within the hotel. This event was shrouded in mystery as Elisa's body was found in the very hotel where she had been staying. Initially, Elisa Lam was placed in a shared room on the hotel's 5th floor. However, her roommates raised concerns about Elisa's certain odd behavior. As a result, Lam was relocated to her own room after just 2 days. As per Amy Price, who was the manager of the Cecil Hotel during Elisa Lam's disappearance, Lam had been leaving notes for her roommates with messages like "go home" and "go away." Additionally, she had taken to locking the room door and implementing a password requirement for entry. The final recorded sighting of Elisa Lam occurred through the hotel's CCTV camera. In this footage, you can see Elisa entering the lift and behaving very weirdly. At first, she presses all the buttons in the elevator and then suddenly stands in a corner of the lift. She then peeps out of the elevator as if someone was following her. It then appears that as if she was hiding from someone, some unknown entity. The person or the entity from which Elisa was hiding could not be seen in the footage. Even in other surveillance cameras of the hotel, it was found that no one was following Elisa Lam. She then steps out of the elevator and seems as if she was talking to someone. Another interesting thing to note is that the doors of the elevator were not closing. Normally, the doors of the elevators closes automatically, but the doors of this elevator remained open the entire time. Then Elisa again entered the elevator and began pressing all the buttons with both her hands. She again steps out of the elevator and made some weird hand gestures. These gestures looked like as if she was floating or swimming. These gestures appeared very eerie and disturbing. Her gestures of hands as if she was swimming baffled the investigators. This was the last time that Elisa Lam was seen alive. If you are liking this video, please consider subscribing to the channel and like this video. Now back to the video. Following Elisa's death, numerous individuals speculated that she might have been under the influence of recreational drugs or alcohol, experiencing hallucinations. Nevertheless, subsequent to her autopsy, the toxicology report confirmed the absence of any drugs, alcohol, or substances capable of inducing hallucinations in her system. Upon studying the life history of Elisa Lam, it was found that Lam had been diagnosed with bipolar disorder and depression. But as per hotel staff, her disorder was not that severe that she would act so weirdly. But what happened in the lift that day was very weird, and even persons with bipolar disorder would not act in such a way. Another hypothesis suggests that Elisa Lam may have been a victim of foul play. However, thorough investigations revealed no signs of physical trauma on her body. Instead, her cause of death was determined to be drowning. The most puzzling aspect of this tragedy lies in how she gained access to the water tank atop the hotel. The rooftop's entrance remained securely locked at all the time, and any attempt to force it open would trigger immediate alarms. Strangely, no such incident occurred that day, and apart from the elevator CCTV footage, she was not captured on any other surveillance cameras. The mystery deepens when considering how she reached the roof, climbed up the water tank, and managed to leave the 12-kilogram lead. Elisa Lam was discovered unclothed, with her clothing found floating in the water tank. Yet there was no evidence of sexual assault. This enigmatic sequence of events continues to be one of the world's most baffling unsolved mysteries to this day. What did the elevator's door sense that day that they were not closing? And this scene where Elisa could be seen making hand gestures like swimming, as if she knew that she would be in some sort of water body in the near future, makes the case much more puzzling. Many people speculated that Elisa might have missed her medications of bipolar disorder, which led to her hallucinating in the elevator. But what exactly happened in Hotel Cecil that day, no one knows for sure. Even the Hotel Cecil was famous for many of the wrongdoings. In 1931, our guest W.K. Norton died in his room after taking poison capsules. Throughout the 1940s and 1950s, more deaths occurred at the Cecil Hotel. The Cecil Hotel gained notoriety as a gathering place for illicit affairs, drug-related activities, and a frequent meeting point for prostitutes. In the 1980s, the hotel was the temporary residence of serial killer Richard Ramirez, nicknamed the Night Stalker. What are your thoughts on this mystery? Comment your thoughts down below. That's gonna do it for today. If you like today's video, please like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the bell notification to receive all future updates. I hope to meet you in the next one. Thanks for watching.